The sinister machinations of the devil Nezha have nearly depleted the hope and brightness that the Man of Steel and the Dark Knight bring to the table. But things are about to come to an end very soon. What secrets does this villain hold for the future of the DC Universe? I'd be hard-pressed to think that there's another ongoing book that's happening at DC Comics that could even come close to what Mark Waid and Dan Mora are creating with Batman's Superman World's Finest. One issue after another, this title continues to cement itself as one of, if not, the best superhero comic book in the market today, making it one hell of a DC homecoming for one of the best writers of the modern age, Mark freaking Waid. With issue number 5, this highly talented all-star creative team fires on all cylinders, delivering an intense action-packed culmination to the past 4 months of build-up to the Devil Nezha story arc, while establishing an intriguing adventure for what is to come after the story, while also managing to tie to this historic run to the next big event in DC's pipeline. In terms of narrative, while the issue can be a bit tad heavy-handed when it comes to seeing the characters that you love arguing about who will be the one to sacrifice themselves for the greater good, strange as it may sound, it's somewhat refreshing to see the superheroes acting like true superheroes again in every sense of the word. And Waid's characterization alone are enough to elevate this issue into something special, especially due to his natural scripting. A key highlight of this issue was Waid's depiction of the strong foundations of respect and trust that Superman and Batman's relationship is built on, as well as how much the world's finest rely on each other to make the right call in saving the world during the hardest of circumstances. And all of this is captured fantastically by Waid. When it comes to the book's art, the modern-day comic phenomenon that is Dan Mora kicks ass throughout the entirety of the story arc. With his signature brand of clean and hyperkinetic penciling and larger-than-life cover art, it feels beyond appropriate for the story that is presented here, and it perfectly captures the intensity and the abrupt chaos that comes with trying to subdue an all-powerful demon. With the story including so many unique characters, only an artist like Dan Mora could have handled the task to great effect, since his paneling is so electrifying. And on top of that, the only thing that could actually improve the artwork of Mora is the talents of the one and only Tamara Bonvillain. Her bombastic colors fully convey this cheerful mindset of classic stories from the past. Her bright and vivid palette does a great job of finding a way to illuminate the hope and emotions that these characters face while a great evil of darkness is at hand. Truly some fantastic stuff. Basically, the artwork and colors, they provide the Silver Age vibe to it, though it's layered with a modern approach. And so for me, the book feels nostalgic, despite it being created in 2022. Overall, Batman's Superman World's Finest continues to be a fantastic series. The conclusion to this first arc was satisfying while still enticing the reader and wanting to pick up future issues. Honestly, this is DC's best book at the moment, and if you haven't been reading it, then start effective immediately. Batman Superman World's Finest, issue number 5, gets a sexy 10 out of 10. Our story picks up within the tomb of the Devil Nezha, with Superman carrying the unconscious body of the villain inside the only vault that is capable of holding him. Meanwhile, we have Supergirl letting everyone know that she can hear Nezha's heartbeat, and that he's about to recover at any moment. And so with being left out of options and time, the world's finest heroes know that a sacrifice is needed in order to save the day, since placing the Devil Nezha inside the vault is a one-way trip, as was learned in the previous issues. Thus, Superman steps up to the plate, but so too do the heroes like Batman and the Doom Patrol, and heck, even Supergirl. They all stake a claim to propose that they should be the ones to sacrifice themselves and not Superman, since he's, freaking Superman, a beacon of hope and bright justice. Plus, given his power set, Supes is considerably weaker against Nezha because of magic. But that's when Supergirl truly makes her case about sealing away Nezha known the most, considering with what happened to Robin. And with that little bit of tease, Batman asks about Dick, but suddenly that's when Superman starts going berserk and hits Supergirl with his heat vision, as it's revealed that the Devil Nezha has awakened, and he has now taken control of Superman. And with Superman charging for the heroes' throats, Supergirl manages to stop her cousin midway by flying him outside the tomb and away from their friends. But there are more surprises in store, folks, because just as the Caped Crusader is rushing his way forward, Rita turns on the Dark Knight due to also being in control from the Devil Nezha. and after enlarging herself to great heights, she grabs Batman and squeezes him as hard as she can, and not just Elastigirl, but Negative Man as well, for he is also under the control of Devil Nezha. So yeah, shit is popping off in the worst ways imaginable. However, with Robot Man seeing his friends are dying all around him, he takes matters into his own hands and goes straight for Devil Nezha, all by himself. And despite knowing that he's no match for the villain, he doesn't give a singular damn, because Cliff Steele intends to go down swinging. But sometimes that's all it takes, as Cliff manages to deck Devil Nezha right in the face, which breaks off the Devil Nezha's possessions. Now it's in this moment where Supergirl remembers about what the Warriors Ajit told her, that the Devil Nezha's defenses can adapt to any attack from every known science, force, or element of the Earth. But that's when she comes to the realization that it means that the Devil Nezha is only prepared for what was known during his era. And so something like Robot Man, his robot tech and his metals around his body, that's all brand spanking new. Meaning Robot Man is Nezha's kryptonite. And so Robot Man beating the shit out of Devil Nezha, and after escaping the control of Devil Nezha, Superman flies off at lightning speed to the Fortress of Solitude. And from there, that's when the Man of Steel returns to the battlefield, armed with his Phantom Zone projector. And with that, he blasts him to the Phantom Zone, remarking that the heroes don't actually need to seal Devil Nezha in his tomb, because the Phantom Zone can be the Nezha's prison for all eternity, since it's a realm of energy that Nezha isn't familiar with. And so with the Doom Patrol praising Superman for his MVP play, Clark acknowledges that the team efforts and lets them know that the immediate threat is over because he can see that the Nezha's magic has worn off from across the globe. But sadly, they still have a situation on their hands regarding Robin. Thereby, Supergirl reveals to the world's finest that during their voyage back through time, her and Robin ran into a time storm, which jolted them with such force that despite her trying to hold on to him with all her might, Robin lost his grip and he fell into the time stream, which immediately worries Bruce. But fortunately, if there's a will, then there's a way. And Clark lets them all know that they'll figure it out, like they always do. But suddenly that's when a rift opens up through reality, as the Devil Nezha tries to escape from the Phantom Zone. Thus, without a second thought, Superman, Batman, and Supergirl all rush towards the talisman, but Kal-El outruns them all, and he spears that through Devil Nezha into his tomb, grabbing the talisman midair, sealing away the gate from within. Now, with Bruce knowing that Clark is counting on him to figure something out fast, Batman tries to bust open the gate, but Supergirl tries to stop the Caped Crusader, and she lets him know there's nothing that they can do, and if Batman opens up the gate, then he'll free an evil that they won't be able to contain. But that's when Bruce lashes out at Kara, at a moment of despair, asking why she didn't save Dick, or even try to stop Clark, which causes her to break down crying, which is pretty fucked up. But hey, Batman, he's maybe, sometimes he's not the nicest guy. However, with the Doom Patrol playing the role of peacekeepers, they let both Supergirl and Batman know that although the victory didn't come without sacrifice, the danger's over, and they can mourn the loss later because right now, the world needs to know that Superman gave his life to save it one last time. But just like that, the world's greatest detective notices that the Phantom Zone projector is gone, and that's when he realizes Clark's true plan, which is why we see the Dark Knight telling Larry Trainor that the rift which the Devil Nezha ripped open from the Phantom Zone is still open, but it's fading quickly. Thus, Negative Man flies towards it to use all of his vast but limited energy to keep the rift from closing fully. And with their combined strength, Batman, Supergirl, and those among the Doom Patrol use their might to pull Superman out from the portal. Because in reality, after Superman sealed the devil in his tomb, he got the hell out of Dodge, moments before Nezha could rip him into pieces by blasting himself with the Phantom Zone projector and destroying it with his heat vision just before he was sucked in. And so with Bruce now taking a sigh of relief, and with Supergirl embracing her cousin, both Superman and Supergirl proceed to bury the crap out of the tomb under a mountain of rubble. Meanwhile, the Doom Patrol informs Batman that it was an honor to work alongside the world's finest heroes, while also expressing their deepest condolences regarding Robin. Thus, with staring off into the distance, via a heroic stance, Batman prepares himself to save Dick Grayson, to save Robin. But wait, there's more, because years later, Damian Wayne's Robin is shown to be going through and investigating Nezha's original tomb, and thus it's revealed to be Lazarus Island. And that, folks, was the end of Batman Superman World's Finest, issue number 5. And thank you guys for checking out my video, as it truly means the world to me. And as always, I'm your majestic sayer over at SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell to tell you that you'll never miss out on an upload, and so you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for issue number 6? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace. Giggity goo. Alright.